All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about everything XRP. If you're enjoying these updates, smash that like button. But now let's get right into it. So today is a very interesting update, as you can tell by the title. We're going to really dig deep as to what's really happening and how this can actually have an impact on the price of XRP. So before I get into it, if you're looking across the market, you're seeing red across the board. Reason as to why we're seeing red across the board is because, Bitcoin did start off a week. As we know, today is Monday, and we did start off on a little bit of a negative note because we're sitting below $64,000, and dominance in return has gone up. But just a quick reminder, because people do tend to forget, if you're looking at it over the last 1 week, you're still seeing a lot of green across the board. So you don't want to be forgetting this because people tend to think market hasn't been moving, but if you really look closely, market definitely has been on the move, and altcoins are feeling the love. But as of now, of course, we're having that impact due to Bitcoin, but we'll come back to the price of XRP. Before I get into it, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So as we know, Powell had something very interesting to say last week, which of course drove the price of crypto assets towards the upside. You can see in conclusion, I just want to quickly remind you guys as to what's happening and what could be happening in the upcoming months. Of course, number one is the rate cut, which a lot of people are waiting for. And this is what he had to say: the time has come for policy to adjust. Inflation has declined significantly. The labor market is less tight. The direction of travel is clear. But of course, great sites from that point of view, but there's still other things that need to go into consideration. If there's global tension, that's something that can impact the traditional markets as well as the, finance. So traditional markets as well as the crypto markets, and those things are not in our control, and that's something that you need to understand. But I still do believe more good months to come ahead rather than bearish months, because speaking about bearish months, we actually have seen some bearish months over the course of the last 2 to 3 months, to be specific. But that's not what we're here for today. We're here for this specific hearing that we have heard today, and I really want to go a little bit more into detail on this and as to what kind of impact this can have on XRP. We've been discussing this over the course of the last few updates, but let's get into it and then I will share my personal thoughts. So, SEC Kraken lawsuit to proceed to trial. The SEC's legal action against Kraken signals an expanding regulatory focus, extending beyond exchanges to specific cryptocurrencies. Notably, Cardano, Solana should be characterized as securities according to the SEC lawsuit. Kraken motioned to dismiss the SEC lawsuit back in February, but the effort failed. Kraken argued that SEC had failed to state a claim that the facts in the case, even if true, did not constitute to a violation of the law. The exchange added the cryptocurrencies do not meet the definition of security as defined by the Howey test. And again, this is something we've been having a discussion revolving, these crypto assets, when they're called securities, especially the ones that are layer ones, they actually are native tokens to their own blockchains. And, that's been the argument from the beginning, but it still seems like they don't understand that. Judge Oryx says, numerous courts have distinguished between the digital assets and the offers to sell them before engaging in an analysis of whether the cryptocurrency transactions constitute to investment contracts. This distinction's invaluable. The distinction is valuable. Sorry, I cannot read. I don't know why. Although the way the SEC labels the crypto assets at issue as crypto asset securities is unclear at best and confusing at worst. I do not understand the SEC to alleging the individual cryptocurrency token which Kraken enables transactions are themselves securities. Oryx says that the cryptocurrency themselves were not securities. However, it does not mean that the purchase and the sale of them cannot be considered an investment contract. Orange groves are more securities than cryptocurrency tokens are, but the contracts surrounding the sale of both may form an investment contract, bringing them to the Exchange Act. And again, this is the argument that they're making. They're saying, cryptocurrency themselves were not securities, but the exchange itself, could be an investment contract, which in return can kind of, be in the Exchange Act, and that's the conversation. So what kind of impact can this have on XRP's price? We know something similar has happened with SEC and Ripple case, very similar, but the judge has ruled out that XRP is a security. But remember, there's so much investors still on the sidelines, kind of panicking at the fact that SEC can come out and appeal the case. So now, could this ruling, the thing that we have heard from this specifically, have an impact on XRP's case as well? Are we going to see that appeal? And that is obviously the reason as to why you're still seeing so much money that is on the sideline right now. Investor confidence isn't at 100% compared to where you would, kind of feel the investor confidence to be, where, you're seeing pretty much clarity, and it's just nothing to worry about in terms of this case going on. So appeal could still happen, and this is something we've been speaking about on the channel over the course of the last few days. But do let me know your personal take regarding this as to what you personally think, and who do you think is going to win this specific case. But let's take a look at what's happening with the price of XRP. So if you're looking at Bitcoin dominance, guys, dominance actually ended up hitting our yearly high. So we retested the yearly high, never actually broke above here. But if you've been following the channel over the course of the last few days, this is literally what I've been speaking about, that the dominance looks like it's on the verge of flying. And you can see this for yourself as Bitcoin, did go down a little bit today. You can see this for yourself as Bitcoin did see a little bit of a retracement within its price. You saw the dominance skyrocket. And what is that going to do to the altcoins? Altcoins are going to impact. You can see altcoins are being impacted across the board, except a few handful coins. HNT, had some very bullish news. AKT also looking good. I don't know what news is causing it to stay pretty much strong against the broader market. But one thing I want to let you guys know is that the broader market is being impacted by this right now, not just XRP. As far as XRP's price is concerned, currently sitting at 59 cents if you were to round it up, down 2.4% over the past 24 hours in USD. Comparative market cap at 33 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume at $1.2 billion. But let's take a closer look and see what is happening with the price right now. I'm going to share my personal thoughts. So first, what I would like to tell you guys is look at this. We actually saw a retest down to 57 points, so pretty much 58 cents actually did get retested. You guys know the significance of this support. Remember, I've been talking about like a broken record as to how important this support really is. And we've been pretty much for a week now. It's been a week since we broke out of this key resistance, and the price of XRP actually has been able to hold within that range. So in terms of confidence, that's something I talk about. In terms of its confidence and the momentum that XRP has right now, it's still quite bullish, to be quite frank with you. The fact that we're still above this key support line, and it's been over a week that we've been trading above this, is something that is worthwhile noting, believe it or not. So one thing I want you guys to notice is these lines that we draw on the charts are not just random lines, because you can literally see we wicked all the way down literally at the neckline itself, and you saw the bounce back for XRP. So speaks for itself, I'm sure you guys know. But this consolidation that you are starting to see is very, very important. And speaking about importance, you do want to see the price of XRP holding above this key support, and then of course start heading back above that 65 cents mark. That is the key level that I'm looking out for before the 78.6 does get retested. But this SEC lawsuit could kind of have an impact. Maybe investors kind of feel that you are going to see an appeal coming for the Ripple and SEC lawsuit. But do let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding this. Of course, a major catalyst is right now that the price of Bitcoin has gone down a bit, and dominance is pretty much sitting at yearly highs. And again, that is going to be a major catalyst behind these moves right now. But do let me know your personal thoughts down below regarding the August lows, which was just this month. If you want to look at it from that perspective, you're still up about 36% on XRP if you picked it up around that range. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.